Okay, so the Muslim Brotherhood. Uh, this happened after the fall of the Ottoman Empire, and it was the founder was Hassan al-Banna. He was an Egyptian, born in 1906, and he was a teacher in a place called Al Ismailiyah. It's a place in Egypt. 22 22 years old, and he created the sect in 1928. Yeah, created the sect in 1928. And the purpose of the sect was, this is what he has said. At the beginning, he said that we want, there's because back then, yani, many Muslim countries, they were really away from Islam, and, alcohol was spread everywhere and everything, and nobody really cared about religion. And so he said, man, this is too much. Let's bring back people to Islam. Let's do da'wah. We want to take out the Muslims from the bars to the mosques. Nice, not bad, Mr. Hassan al Banna. That's good. It's a good cause. Why not? May Allah reward you for that. And then, of course, he gathered some people and started calling people, yani going on the streets, telling people about Islam, talking, reminding people. Very good, mashallah. And yani, some people gathered up around him and said, yani, we want to help you with this. So he said, okay, so let's all help each other and start doing this da'wah. And from there, things yani evolved and started developing. And this was really successful. People were listening to him, and he was a very articulate man. He knows how to speak, and he's very good with communication. Yeah, and people would listen to him. And from there, he started doing books, publications, conferences. Had to even establish like offices and centers. خلاص, And then he called himself, he labeled them, this group, Al Muslimeen. We are the Muslim Brotherhood. We unite. We are brothers that unite upon Islam. Hello, hello. Problem? No problem. Why? But we go back to the asl. The action is no problem, but creating the sect is a problem. Why? Now, like I said, they established this for this cause. And they made a qanun, a law for the Muslim Brotherhood. And this is online, you can check it out. They said this association does not engage in political matters of any kind, nor in religious disputes. We don't get involved in religious disputes. We don't get involved in political matters. It's got nothing to do. We just want simply, akhi, people to pray, women to wear hijab, stop doing sin, etc. Beautiful. And it has no affiliation with any particular group of Islam and Muslims at any time or place. Yani, we don't, we don't have his partisanship with anyone else. It's just us calling general. Okay, good. Article number 3 says the purpose of the association, al Jama'ah, are limited to improving the condition of Muslims in their social and moral aspects of life. Beautiful. Not bad. Yeah? I kind of like it. 5 years later, these two clauses was removed from their qanun, from their law. And then he started saying some weird things. Not what he started saying. Yani not at the beginning he started, got nothing to do with politics and all that. Then in his Majmu'at al-Rasail, he said, I can frankly declare that a Muslim's faith is not complete unless he becomes siyasiyan, political, reevaluating the affairs of the nation, caring for it, and being zealous, متشدد about it. Every Islamic association must prioritize the political affairs of its nations at the forefront of its agenda. Otherwise, it itself needs to understand the true meaning of Islam. You don't understand Islam unless you get involved into politics. Who in the world said that from the ulama and the scholars and the du'at? Nobody. 1928, when he established this, was it 1928? What did I say? 1928, when he established this, he didn't say that. He said, I want to just do da'wah. I got nothing to do with anything. Then slowly, things started clearing up. Things started clearing up with what he wants. The man started gathering people and started getting involved into politics and getting involved into the political affairs of governments and countries and rulers. And at that time, who was the ruler of Egypt? Al-Malik Farouk. It was a monarchy. It was a king. So he started saying these things and he removed the clause where it says we got nothing to do with politics. And then he started gathering more people, and then he started talking about governments. He started talking about his government, and they don't know how to lead things, and you don't know how to do this and do that. And so he got involved into politics. As a matter of fact, he made it a priority that this jama'ah, it's not about da'wah, it's about politics. But it started as a cloak, as a ghita, covered. It's a da'wah, covered da'wah, but inside it's political. It's a political movement and a faction. Then this peaceful da'wah turned into extremism. He said, and we will, he said this in his Majmu' al-Rasail. He said, we will address our call, our da'wah, to the officials, including leaders of the country and its chiefs and its ministers and its rulers, its sheikhs and its representatives and its parties. And we will invite them to our way. Not we abide to them. No, no, no. You are invited to my way. وين السمع والطاعة؟ وين obey and listen؟ وين ضرب ظهرك وأخذ مالك؟ If you have to listen and obey to the ruler, even if he is an Ethiopian, even if he is Habashi, that even if he transgresses, you have to obey him without, of course, without sin. You don't obey in sin. But if he's an oppressor, you have to do sabr. What happened? لا. You are invited to my way. طيب, demand that they lead this Muslim country. They demand, not the ruler demands. No, I will demand on the ruler. Demand that they lead this Muslim country, especially the leader of Islamic nations, to this. And then what did he say? He said, if they respond to the call and follow the path to the goal, we will support them. طيب, if they don't, Hassan, what will happen? Otherwise, we are at war with every leader, party chief, and organization that does not work to support Islam. Islam, طبعا, not Islam, their way. Be careful. They, طبعا, all their da'wahs, they call themselves, and any action they do, they call it Islam. Why do they do that? Because if you say, I don't want your way, so you don't want Islam? You're against Islam. And we've heard this before. Yeah? Anybody who's against the Muslim Brotherhood, he's against Islam. No, I just don't agree with your way because your way is not actually Islamic. No, this is Islam, whether you like it or not. A'udhu billah. Anyways, and then they said, that does not work and support Islam and does not strive to restore the rule and glory of Islam. We will declare an uncompromised enmity. Enmity, يعني عداء. You are my enemy. Until God decides between us and our people with truth, and he is the best of conquerors. And he declared war. My way, or I'm going to declare war on you. وطبعا, as we know, there was a big revolution with the Muslim Brotherhood and the army, and the Malik Farouk was overthrown, and then they put Jamal Abdel Nasser, and Jamal Abdel Nasser was actually part of the Muslim Brotherhood. But what did he do? He used them to take rulership. And then what did he do? He said, who are you guys? No, I'm not going to do this. Because they came to him. And this is on YouTube. You can watch it. They came to him and said, okay, now you're a ruler. Yalla, now apply this, and we have to do this, and you have to do that. He said, wait. Who's the ruler, me or you? Yalla. No. I got no time for this. Okay, I got a country to run. Muslim Brotherhood. And anyways, he started arresting them, and he started attacking them, and it went sideways. I don't want to get into the details of this. There's a lot of details, طبعا. And they tried to assassinate him, and they killed the minister, Nagrashi, one of the minister of Interior, Wazir al-Dakhiliya. They killed him. They assassinated him in his office. Yeah, and so they start getting really physical, as he said, and this is all facts. I'm not like making this up. Yeah, and they killed some in the revolutions. Also, they killed many police officers, many people, many officials. Allah al-Musta'an. طيب, this is with regards to a bit of history and how it started. Yeah, how it started.